Ayame is a proof of concept for a science fiction film that I've been developing over the last few years. The starting point for Ayame was I had an image in my mind of a human figure coming through the mist on a cliff edge, and we went from there. The initial idea was far too big for us to take on, so we decided to concentrate more on just the prologue, and this would act as an introduction to the world of Ayame. I worked with my storyboard artist and we designed concept art and storyboards, and that's what I took to Jason and Tony.
It was obvious that Conor's vision for this project was of a very large scale, and this would be very difficult to achieve. I put my head together and tried to assemble a team that I thought would be the best to bring more to this project.
When Conor came to me with Ayame, I could tell that the initial budget we had in place wouldn't cover the cost of the money we had there, and we had to do something else.
For what I wanted to try and put on screen, I knew I'd never have the money. So when I did some searching, I found out my parents had been paying into a life insurance policy for me, and I cashed it in, and away we went.
So now that the money was in place, we needed to move on and start building the likes of the gun, the helmet, the backpack, and anything that we would need.
I wanted the suit and the helmet to have a more diesel-soaked feel, as if based on alien technology, and the gun and the backpack would be more industrial.
We knew that the casting process in Ayame was really crucial to the success of the project. Now, we looked at a lot of models, we looked at a lot of actresses, but we'd worked with Laura before in a previous projects, and we knew that she'd be really right for the role.
What struck me about the project was the concept art and the story. It was all very different and something that I've never seen before, and I find sci-fi is quite unusual in Ireland too. So when that came about and we were talking about exactly what Conor was trying to achieve, it was definitely something that I wanted to be on board with. I would say the biggest challenge was definitely the suit because of how hot it was, just with the lights, and I suppose it was a long day, but at the same time I never got a chance really to get out of it. Once you were in there, you were in it, and with the lads working on the tubes and the helmet, and if it was blood or snow, whatever it was, there was I was stuck in that bad boy, but at the same time it looked incredible, so I wouldn't change it.
During the edit, Conor had approached me with a list of 3 names that he would love to use for the voiceover for the opening monologue, and on the top of that list was John Hurt.
The list that I gave Jason was my dream list. Never thought it was going to happen. And literally within a month, I'd received an invitation to fly to Norwich so John Hurt could do the voiceover.
Life. It is an endless struggle. At any given moment, a star may collapse. A seed may germinate.
With the edit and the voiceover locked, I went to Wimbledon to see about getting the visual effects done, and they jumped on board instantly. So within a few months, everything was finished, and it blew me away. The quality work was unbelievable. A few people within the industry have seen it, and the feedback so far has been positive. Now that everything's finished and ready to go, I'm really excited to get it online so people can see it.
There's a great sense of pride when you can attach yourself to a project like this, to be able to assemble such a talented and skilled team with very little budget to work with. It's just one of them things that it was worth doing.
Hopefully the future for Ayame now is to be able to elaborate more on the world and take it from being the small little segment that it is to a feature film.